Merry Christmas!
Hi, this is Chris from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This is your host, Chris.
No! God, please, no! No!
I know, I'm sorry, but he's cheap and available.
How rude.
Indeed, how rude. Yes. Look, getting all festive. This is the last one before Christmas. If you've missed it, just had Newcastle preview on the show. I'm a bit worried. And can I just say, look, I've had a spat today with a few Newcastle fans on the old Twitter sphere. Look, the majority of Newcastle fans are absolutely fine. And normally I would ignore their comments. Unfortunately, I've had a bad day and a bit. But, yeah, there are one or two fans. Every club's got them, us included. So this is going to be interesting. Should have been 10 o'clock. I started late anyway because of the previous show. And it now looks like it's going to be 10:30. And here am I saying that, Sky doesn't take it seriously. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Do we drop it? Do we get rid of it? Do we say never again? Should it not be for Premier League clubs? I've just asked that of Craig on the previous show, and he's sort of saying that it's a chance to win a trophy, which of course it is. And if we win it, I want to win it. But I just think it needs to be taken seriously. It is becoming a bit of a joke cup. And that is the problem. When Sky last night was showing, or they had 4 games they could have shown, whether it was any of the 4 of the ties, not just ours, Sky showed Aberdeen versus Rangers. Who in England wants to watch Aberdeen versus Rangers? Saint is in. Good afternoon, Ash. How the devil are you, sir? As a Manchester United fan, I'd like Leicester or Charlton, even Southampton, guaranteed semi-final, or we'd be City in the quarters and win the League Cup. Of course, I'm just jesting. Great game tonight. I didn't see it. It was on the screen here while I was doing the show. 3-2. I couldn't keep up with it. Every time I turned away, there's another goal. Gray is in. We are destined to get Forest. I take that. I would take that because we've been playing them twice within a couple of weeks. And you know what? Yeah, let's get Forest not because we're going to beat them. Not at all. Because of the atmosphere. Let's get some atmosphere back into the game. It's, everything's depressing at the moment. And whether it's at Forest or whether it's at Leicester, getting that local team, local draw, in the Carabao Cup would be absolutely brilliant. Let me just do this. There we go. Ash then goes on to say, would love a Forest versus Leicester quarter-final. I would, to be honest with you. That was a great prediction show earlier. Prediction or preview, mate? Don't know about the Newcastle one. I've upset a few Newcastle fans today. And I had a Newcastle channel, the Toon Review. I was supposed to be going on. I said, I'm not going to come on. And he said, oh, come on, mate. Please come on. And then he dropped me. Didn't even tell me he dropped me. What a wanker. What a wanker he is. David, hopefully, come on, you. Reds are taking, is that? Are we a Forest fan here? Luke is in. We know he's a Forest fan. How the devil are you? So welcome along. Do you want Leicester? Ryan is in. Good evening, Ryan. I want Wolves at home. Matty says, praying that we get Charlton at home. I think we all want Charlton. But you see, again, right, not just because it was Leicester, but because surely MK Dons or Charlton deserve to be on the telly and get some of that revenue. I'm fucking fed up with seeing Man City and Liverpool. Yes, it was a good game. Okay, you've got to give them that, and fair play to both the teams. But we see them every single week. The only time other teams like, Leicester Palace, any of those Brighton, any of these fancy teams actually get onto Sky or BT is when we're playing one of those teams. Gray says we'll beat Newcastle all 1-1. Matty, an idea for the League Cup is that you playing in Europe, you don't participate in the Cup. I mean, I know you're around in later anyway, because obviously, Europe stops and then you can join in December. So I get it. But yeah, maybe. I mean, I just think it needs to be taken. If you want it to be taken seriously, and it's the Fizzy Pop Cup. We all know that. We all know that's what it is. It's a joke. And I never see this Carabao when I'm out anyway. If not a United Leicester Forest final is possible. Yes, previously I was watching a prediction show as well. Double. Blah, blah, blah. What double? There's a word. I can't think what it is. No, I think that. Let me know if I didn't, but I think I actually got across the fact that I like Newcastle. I really do like Newcastle, and I said right at the start that I was on a show last night, and I was being very nice. I want Newcastle to get Champions League football. If they win it, that's great. I don't think they will, but I want them to get Champions League football so that they can go out and smash that so-called Big Six monopoly and wipe the smile off some of their faces. It takes money to do that. Yes, they've got money. But what I don't want is this. And basically the attitude was, well, we're going to get Maddison. Are you? Yeah. And I had somebody on the show saying, I know he wants to leave Leicester. Well, I haven't seen anything to that point. Well, yeah, I know some friends. I'm friends with some of his family. You know what I mean? Don't become Man United entitled Arsenal fans, that sort of thing, please. It's no disrespect. Every club's got it. Leicester, we've got it as well. We had all the entitled fans after we won the Premier League. It's not nice. Stay yourselves, Geordies. Stay yourselves. We love you for that. Let's just have a look where we go here. Leicester are ball number 69. That's true. That is true. We won't be able to read that one out. It's such a mouthful. He'll never get it out, will he? Somebody once said to me, and I can say this, it is a later show, what do you think about Cunnilingus? I said, I prefer British Airways, if I'm honest with you. I think Leicester will get Man City. We always seem to at this stage in this cup. We always seem to. Cyber Leader, my Sunday name. How the devil are you, sir? Welcome along. 100. It's up to 147 now. If you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. I was hoping to get to 1,600 subs by Christmas. I'm 3 off that. So if you are new, please do. We don't just do Leicester content. That's a lot of it, but we do quizzes. We had a Christmas quiz last night. We do prediction shows. We do reviews. We do watch-alongs. So please do subscribe to us. Don't have to watch the Leicester stuff if you don't want to. Of course you don't. But please, it's just jumped up to 1,600. Thank you very much. And please press the likes button as well, because what the likes button does, it's something to do with our algorithms. And at my age, they're getting a bit rusty. So what it does basically, if you don't subscribe to the channel and you're just somebody out there, it brings it up on other people's home screens and then gives them a chance to see us, and maybe they will like us as well. But thank you very much to everybody who's subscribing. Do appreciate it. Hope you get Wolves, then thrash them. I really fancy Nottingham Forest. Man United, yeah. I mean, let's be honest with you. It's the quarterfinals. Let's not go down the line, please, please, please. Let's not go down the line and say we want Charlton Athletic at home. I can remember a few years ago, we were in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and I said, my God, there's only one team that's outside the top flight still in the competition. I would like them at home. And guess what? We got them at home, and I thought, brilliant. And you know what? It was Wycombe Wanderers. Enough said. Newcastle Chris should never been allowed that takeover. See, I get what you're saying, Gray, but we've had a rich takeover, and a lot of clubs look at us and go, bloody hell, they're rich. I don't begrudge them the money. I just don't want them to change. I like the Geordies. They're a lovely bunch of people. I just don't want them to change. It's on Sky, YYK. It is on Sky. I'm watching Sky's football. I think it's on a couple of the channels. It's not on Sky Sports Premier League. It's on Sky Sports Football is what I've got it on here. Matty Roundtree, I think the thing with Maddison is just pure excitement. I have nothing more than that to be. I get it, and I would get Matty that sort of comment, and I'd love to have him. If he was leaving, we'd love to have him. But it's this. Well, he's going to leave because we're Newcastle, so he's going to want us to leave Leicester and come to Newcastle. Yeah, like he was going to Arsenal last season, like Jamie Vardy was going to Arsenal. It's the attitude of, we are bigger than you now, Leicester. And I don't mean in fan size, in history, or recent wins. We've all got, we can all claim different things to say with the bigger club. We're not. We're basically, and as somebody said from John Sinclair TV on the show earlier, you're not the richest club in the world. You've got the richest owners. And it's great that people have got that attitude. But please, like I say that you want him. Say that he's a fantastic player and you love to get him. And I will admit that at some point he will leave us because we are Leicester. And we are not a big club like the so-called top six or whatever. So I get that. But it is of course he wants to come to us. It's that attitude that I don't like. Keep subscribing, guys, if you can. It is much appreciated. We are Man United. We are king. Yeah, I'm saying nothing. Gray says, lol. Facebook user says, hopefully Charlton or Forest. Bedrock Minecart. I think I've said that right. Brilliant, mate. Thank you so very, very much. Klopp blaming the flog. The flog? Klopp is blaming the flog. I would. Klopp is blaming the fog. Yes. We've all been there. I mean, our manager, Brendan Rodgers, I know he complained about him having a young side, and we lost to Southampton, who had got the youngest side ever in the Premier League. There we go. It's always good to look at other clubs. Ours are always the best club, of course they are, and everybody else is rubbish, and everybody else thinks the same, quite rightly as well. Glory, Man United. You missed whole out of the word there. Is it tonight? It is. The draw is any moment now, hopefully. Michael says, Leicester look like they're on the up. As a Newcastle United fan, I would like to avoid you and the Manchester clubs. Mate, I've got the greatest respect for Newcastle. I really have. What you've been, your owner previously, Mike Ashley, he left you financially stable, but he also, we know what he did. So the fact that you've now got this success and, a bit of money and some good owners behind you, I'm so happy for you. I really am. But like I say, please just don't change. Please don't. Hope you get Liverpool and knock them out. Liverpool, we're playing them on the 30th, so we did it last season, didn't we? We won at our place, having them come back and beating us on penalties after we were leading in the Carabao Cup. Was that the quarterfinal? It might have been. Well, the actual draw was supposed to be 10, Alfie. But it's put back and it is now supposed to be 10:30. But as you can see, we have nothing yet. We have absolutely nothing. 10:30 says, yeah, Susan, you're quite right. But it is now 10:34 and we've still got Jamie Carragher talking. It's on Sky, like I say, Sky Sports Football, mate. Sky Sports Football. Yeah, they did. It was great. I mean, can't have the sound on for obviously copyright reasons, but it was 1-1 at half time. I was doing the preview show for Newcastle on Boxing Day, and I turned round and it was suddenly 2-2. I'm like, there's only 2 minutes in the second half, gone or something, and then it just got like I say, every time I turned round, it was. Yeah, well, like I say, 10:30. It should be. It should be 10:30. But this is the Carabao Cup. Nobody gives a flying shite about it. Even Sky, who was supposed to be the official TV partner of them, don't seem to be bothered about getting things out on time at all. Let me just go on to the Carabao website and Twitter, and just see if I've got any followers left after today. Here we go. So, yeah, no, they're not. It's not on the website either. It's not on the website or on their Twitter anyway. I see. Well, out next round. What is Leicester City? Okay. If you think so. What is a shock? Is Charlton still in? Credit to Charlton, how difficult it is. Yes, and let's not write Charlton. Like I say, Wycombe Wanderers. That's all I need to say. Fair play to Charlton. They did what they had to do and they won it. Shane's in. Good evening. Like I just said, mate, Sky Sports football. I think it's about to start. No, now they're going to have to talk to Pep. To be honest with you, Nicholas, I'm in, out, and shake it all about. I do write for the BBC, their Tuesday talking point on. I'm going to have to take this off. Sorry, I know it's Christmas, but it isn't half making me head itch. I haven't got any hair, so it's really making me head itch. Let me put that on. There we go. That's better. God, sat here itching. I've got to turn the bloody thing off now. There we go. I actually say write for the BBC every Tuesday, the Tuesday talking point. It's on the Leicester City page on the website. Starts again next week as it happens. Is it next week? No, it should have been this week, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm confused. Anyway, when did it start? But anyway, a few weeks ago, I did write Brendan Rodgers, get out of our club. So that is what I thought about them. I've got to check that, to be honest with you. I've got to check that. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to be doing the next one, because it did stop for the World Cup and Christmas. And then he turned it round, and there was so much had gone on during the summer. And I just thought, wow, if we'd known that at the start, it wouldn't have been so bad. But we didn't. So at the moment, I'm Brendan in. I see no reason why not. Guys, if you are new to the channel, and it's great to have you along here, it really is. You are all welcome. Please do subscribe to the channel. Let me just try and find. There we go. Edit. Yeah, there we go. Please do subscribe to the channel and smash those likes as well. So let's get back to the comments. And there's a lot of comments here that I'm trying to keep up with. So it says, so the draw, like I say, Sky Sports football, once they've started, finished with licking Liverpool's and Man City's arse. Great game, great teams, but come on, guys. It's supposed to be 10 o'clock, then it was 10:30. We're 9 minutes past that now. What is going on? It's supposed to be 10:30, TR. I've no idea. In 2 minutes. Is that what they've said? Of course it is. Indeed. It comes in cycles. You took Perez from us. Yeah, we did you a favour, though. But what you don't know is apparently that there is a release clause in Maddison's contract that you have to take Perez as well. Just remember that, Michael. Yeah, you ripped us off. Apparently, somebody said we still owe you money for him. Now that that could throw a spanner in the works if that's the case. Draw starts at 10:30. Anybody else who's asking, anyone at home, can see another Forest Leicester. I'd love another Forest Leicester one. And as I say, not because of any of the sort of we'll beat you and all that. I just want to. It'd just be great to have another derby match, wouldn't it? That's what I want. Matty, the rumours of Maddison wanting to leave is like me said, Rodrigo wants to marry me. You wish. You say it's just a rumour. Oh, God. If you do, please, mate, invite me to the wedding just to see her. Man City versus Ten Hag and get them knocked out. That'd be interesting. Sky Sports Football. Liverpool are out. We do know. Sky Sports Football. Who do you think between City and United? It's got to be City at the moment. Man United, they have got a great new manager. Let's hope for them that the Glaziers sell, because I know the fans hate the Glaziers, but at the moment they are in a rebuilding. And to say the fact that they're fifth, or I think whatever it is at the moment, I think during the rebuild, because most teams when they're rebuilding drop right down, so it's fair play to Manchester United. They are the fifth at the moment, and they're in the middle of a rebuild. They've got rid of Ronaldo. For me, I think that's a good idea. Get rid of him. He was causing too much trouble. Thank you very much, True. 281 watching, get the lights up. It does help. It does. No, don't be silly. This is the Fizzy Pop Cup, and it's not taken seriously. 3-inch hippopotamus. Whatever turf floats your boat. Are Leicester City still in the comp? A last taste of glory before your descent. Yeah, could be. We had a bad start. You never know. Sky Sports Football. Whoever Charlton have, they will win. That would be great, though, unless it's Leicester. Wouldn't it be great? And it's got to be on telly. Show Charlton on telly. They need the financial help. Man City and Liverpool don't. 10:30 tomorrow, I think so. You 282 watch, please like, or you get cool for Xmas. King is in, says hello. Hunjaz, maybe, but we don't talk about her. Liverpool are good. They're lucky tonight. Put up a fair fight. In fairness, they had a lot of chances that they could have put away. Maybe they should have done. Leicester versus Man City. So yeah, it always happens, doesn't it? It always happens. Please, Newcastle get Charlton. It hasn't even started yet, which is why I am talking here like nobody's business at the moment, just trying to keep it going. Has it started? No. Perhaps they're not warmed up the balls. Now there's a thought. Putting your hand in the bag and getting warm balls. Oh, what a thought. Are you surprised about this? Not because it went to penalties, I think, didn't it? I mean, I was watching, obviously, Leicester MK Dons, and then it's anybody's game, to be honest with you. But, fair play, as Craig said earlier, and it was a very, very, very good point, is that this is, for teams like Charlton and MK Dons and Wickham and the Beats, it's their chance for glory. And you take it. I can remember as a Leicester fan when we were in the second tier and we knocked out Martin Yole's Tottenham Hotspur with all their stars, and we were singing "You're Getting Sacked" in the morning to him. I think it was a few days after that, but he did go. As a smaller clubs, it is great for them. Then he wants Man United versus Man City. And I have to say man before everything else, because guys, I know you're from Manchester. Everybody's, from Manchester thinks that they are the only clubs, quite rightly. I wouldn't expect less of you, but you are not the only Uniteds and Cities, not only in the league, but in the whole tier of football. City will get Wolves, Manchester City, I'm guessing, or do you mean Leicester City? If you just put City, I'm going to read it out as Leicester City. There we go. What is Carabao? It's an energy drink. It is an energy drink from the Far East, I do believe. John is in Newcastle United Football Club with an Arsenal badge. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, let me just see if there's any. Nobody's got anybody yet. Nobody. Everybody's saying it's all confirmed. Nothing's been confirmed yet. The draw is about to take place, so do kind of bear with me if I don't read out any more comments. Brazil is in. Good evening, Brazil. How are you? I had you down for the World Cup. What happened? Do I know the city Aalborg? Is that by any chance in Norway? I was in Norway a couple of years ago. Korea, good evening, sir. How are you? Sky Sports, mate. Leicester, I'll take Southampton. Everybody's got a crystal ball, haven't they? Yeah, as a Charlton fan, of course you would, mate. Why not? It's your big moment, isn't it? Let's be honest, if you're going to get knocked out, go down and get knocked out against a... I thought it was coming on. It was the adverts, for fucking sake. Of course you want you want them. Of course you do. But, you know, the thing is that I think I guess if I was a Charlton fan, I would sooner go out against a Newcastle or a Man United than go out against a Southampton, maybe, because no disrespect to Southampton at all, but you want to get the big clubs, don't you? That's the thing. Mankind says Charlton are hopeless and I'm a Charlton fan. Guaranteed semi-final place if you get us. No, you don't know. You just don't know. You got this far. Darren Eady. Now, there's a bass from the past. Cooperman. Yeah, they are taking way too long. Way too long to do the draw. McDonald's. I'm just looking at that now. I could just eat that. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to show the draw, but I will be reading it out on here as we go along. Yeah, exactly. You know, unfortunately, it's the only way you might get on the tellies if you get one of them. If you get a Southampton or a Leicester, you might not do. Northumberland, good evening, sir. How are you? Newcastle fan, welcome along, sir. I know there's been a bit of bad blood between me and Newcastle fans today, but you know what? I love Newcastle fans, the majority. I love the Geordies, and I love Newcastle as a team, and I hope you smash the top four and get Europe this season. Or the Champions League even. Man United, Leicester, possibly. Do you like Wolves? Personally, for me, I'm not a fan. I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm old enough to go back. And this sums football up that we pinched a manager from Reading, Mark McGee, and that was okay because we're Leicester and we can pinch a manager. But then Wolves pinched him off us, and it left a bitter taste. I think the problem was he'd only been with us not even a full season, and he actually left because he said Wolves were a bigger club. That's what hurt. So that's left a bit of a bad taste, to be honest with you. Belarus, good evening, sir. All the way from Belarus. How are you? Staying safe, I do hope. Denmark, good evening. How is Denmark? Thank you very much for your kind words, mate. I'm trying to do my best, keeping it going until the actual fucking draw is made. Oh, they're showing goals again. Oh, of course they are. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? It's Manchester City and Liverpool. West Brom, I think you're probably happy now that you've got... Oh, they're just showing the Charlton winning goal. Nice, cool celebration. And the own goal from Bournemouth. Manchester United's goal. Rashford. Nice goal, that. And we're here. We are doing the draw. We are doing the draw. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. We will see. We will see. I don't think they will, Tishai. I think they'll probably keep them apart. It's on Sky Sports Football. Marshall, good evening. Leicester fan, how are you? Light 17, you are welcome. It was called the Milk Cup. It's been called the Colesberg Cup, the Worthington Cup when we won it a couple of times. Jacob, good evening. How are you? Welcome along, sir. Please, as I say, if you are new, please do subscribe. It would be really, really nice for you to do that. Shay Given is one of those that's going to be drawing the balls. And I'm not sure who the lady is. And it is Mary Earps of Manchester United, of course, and England. And well done to the ladies for. I love the women's Euros. It was a great tournament. It really, really was. I've got to agree with you there, Marshall. Got to agree with you. Right, we are ball number 2, everybody. 1 is Charlton, 2 is Leicester, 3 is Man United, 4 is Newcastle, 5 is Forest, 6 is Southampton, 7 Wolves, and 8 Manchester City. And all the games are going to be played week commencing the 9th of January. So ball number 2, we are looking for, everybody. So here we go with the draw. I will be obviously not just reading out Leicester. I will be reading out everybody's. What team do I support? Leicester, of course. I love the fact that you asked. Oh, well done, mate. Well done. Hope you have a good, safe day. Mate. Number 3 is out first. That's Man United. Manchester United are at home. And they will be playing. Here we go. Mary's picking it out. Mary's picking a way out. Shay is picking home out. And she's picked out number 1. Manchester United are hosting Charlton Athletic. There you go, Charlton fans. You've got your dream. You've got your dream. So Man United are hosting Charlton. Number 6. That's Southampton are at home. And they will be playing Southampton at home to Manchester City. Newcastle and Nottingham Forest are still on. Wolves, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle and Leicester are in the draw. Notts Forest are at home. Nottingham Forest are at home. Nottingham Forest are playing Wolves. We've got Newcastle, everybody. We have got Newcastle again. I said this earlier. I know you don't like Notts. I know it winds you up. A bit of East Midlands banter there for you, Jamie. Number 4, we are away at Newcastle, everybody. We are away at Newcastle. And just to confirm, we are away to Newcastle. Yeah, we were the last ball out. Right, hi from Dubai. Good evening, sir. Let me just see if I can get something up on the screen here for you to that effect. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. And I can show you the draw in full. And they haven't even got it on their Twitter yet as well. Now let's have a look at Sky. No, they've not put it up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they have got them all up. I'm just seeing if they're going to put it up in a nice little package. But just to read it out, so Manchester United are at home to Charlton. Southampton are at home to Manchester City. Nottingham Forest are at home to Wolves. And Newcastle are at home to Leicester City. Ties will be played week commencing the Monday the 9th of January. So I'm guessing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when they will be on. Let me just see. Please, somebody put up a graphic here, for God's sake. I don't think anybody is put it. Oh, here we go. Right. Let me just share this screen. And there we go. So just to confirm, and let me make that big. That's very big. There we go. So, as you can see there, guys, the draw is Manchester United are going to play Charlton. Southampton are going to be playing Manchester City. Nottingham Forest at home to Wolves, a Midlands-ish derby. And Newcastle at home to Leicester City. All I will say, Jamie's has just said here that Maddison will be a player by then, a Newcastle player by then. Well, all I can say is, if you got all that money, then don't just come along with an offer like you did before, which was a buy now, pay later. And that's why we told you to F off last time. But if you come in with a decent offer, he's yours. You know that. You are welcome, Stephen. Thank you very much for joining. Before anybody goes, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really does help the channel a lot. And please smash the likes as well. Brad is flying in. Good evening, Brad. Hope you had a safe journey down to the old. Let me put it up for so people are still asking who got who. There we go. It's up there. Hope you had a good journey down to the old St. Ives. What's Newquay Airport like? He flew. Talk about the posh. He is the Harry of Leicester, going on a private jet down to Newquay. I don't think it was a private jet, but 3 points on Boxing Day and knocking them out of the cup. Indeed. So we are away to Newcastle. Good effort, mate. Lots of filling you had to do. Well done. I did. I had more filling than a Fray Bentos meat pie. Good. Ali, we got Man United. Well done to Charlton. Honestly, I'm really pleased for you, Charlton. Newcastle would have got relegated if it wasn't for that money. To be honest with you, look, I said earlier, mate, I'm not jealous of the money. I'm not going to get into the politics of the money being wherever it's come from. That's not to do with football. They've been approved. You've got the money. Well done. There, but for the grace of God, we'd all like to go. But, Charlton, for example, will look at us and go, fucking hell, Leicester, you're rich. So you take it. Right. Later, Gray, thank you very much. Oh no! You had a coach. Oh Jesus Christ! Not even the train. The coach. Whoa! That was a long journey. I know I went from Poole up to Burnley once, and yes, I had to go via London. And I'm guessing you had to change. Well, it might not from Manchester actually, but I had to change in London. That was like 12 hours on the coach. It was unreal. Let's have a look. It was. You're quite right, Benny. And like you say, fair play to you for getting it. Fair play. And they have bought a fantastic club with a great set of fans. mostly. a great tradition there. Let's hope they look after it for you. Never at home, Leicester, are we? I can't travel to Newcastle. We will be doing a watch along on this channel for that game. Not obviously the game itself, but, you know, we'll be doing one of our normal watch alongs. Not the best draw we'll be happy with at home. Indeed. Always prefer a home match. Obviously, you know, it's better for the fans, but then Newcastle will be, in fairness, saying that as well. Look, this is what's coming up.
Coming up next on Leicester Till I Die TV.
We are back Boxing Day. Yes, we are. And we are going to be at 2:30. We are going to be live with a watch-along. Leicester City versus Newcastle. Will Maddison be playing? That is the question. I am off. Please, look, have a great Christmas. I wish you all the best, even those Newcastle fans that I fell out with. And there's only a few, because I say I do love the Geordies. I do love them. But have one of these.
Hi, this is Chris from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Have you been naughty or nice?
How dare you break wind before me?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your turn.
I'm loving it.
Indeed. Look, have a great Christmas. Matty, thank you very much. You have a great one as well. Hopefully you won't get 3 points and you'll be disappointed that Santa won't bring you that. But, mate, hey, you know, like I always say, I love Newcastle. I love the Geordies. Luke, have a great Christmas. Hopefully we'll get you in the semis. That would be extremely nice. I'll get you in the final. Let's go all the way. Let's meet in the final and have an East Midlands final, shall we? Brad, have a great Christmas as well. Look, everybody that's been in, and there was 551 of you at one point. Unbelievable. But thank you so much. And thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't yet and you're still in, there's still 90 odd in, please do subscribe before we go. But everybody have a totally amazing Christmas. Really, don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. And I do hope, if you want it, that Santa fills your sack for you. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the other side on Boxing Day. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
Leicester Till I Die TV.